Today we're going to learn about the A key or A major. But before I do that, I'm just going to review what we've learned before with the C key and the G key and the D key. So right now I have the fingering pattern here for the C key. So you notice that this is, if C is Do, this is Re, Mi, Fa, which are close together. So, La, okay, and then La, and then Ti, Do, a semitone, also close together. And then we start again, Do, Re, Mi. So this is the fingering pattern for the C key. When we move to G key, G is Do, which means that D is So, because G, A, B, C, D. So that's 5 notes. And so this is So, La. So now Ti, Do, we have to move F to F sharp. So F sharp to G is a semitone. So we have that semitone Ti, Do. Re. Okay, so Re. Mi, Fa. Mi, Fa is a semitone. And so we leave it as B to C. Mi, Fa, So, La. And this is the fingering for G key, first position. Next, we learned D key. So D key, D is Do. So Do, Re, Mi, Fa. So F sharp to G works. Okay, Fa, So. So here's So, La, Ti. Okay, La, Ti has to be a whole tone apart, which means we have to move this down. So C becomes C sharp. So La, Ti, Do. Ti, Do is a semitone, so that works out. And then back to Re again. So this is the fingering for D key. And so D major has 2 sharps, the F sharp and the C sharp. Now we're going to explore the A key. So A is Do now. So let's put, here's the Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So. So D is Fa. So here's your low Fa, low So, La, and here's your Ti. Okay, so keeping in mind that Mi, Fa, and Ti, Do has to be a semitone. So let's start off with A. So A is Do, B is Re. Okay, so A is here. This is your Do now. B, A to B, Do to Re is a whole tone. B to C, or Re to Mi, has to be a whole tone. So it was like this before. So Re, Mi, we have to raise it because it has to be a whole tone apart. So this becomes B to C sharp. So that means there's a C sharp in A key. So now it becomes a semitone, which is what we want for Mi, Fa. So now C sharp to D is Mi, Fa, and that is a semitone. And then D to E. D to E is a whole tone, and that's what we have. D to E is a whole tone. So now, because we're just staying in first position, we're going back to the D here. So this is open string D is your Fa. Fa to So is a whole tone. So Fa to So, that's a whole tone apart, so that's fine. Now E to F has to be a whole tone. But because E to F is a semitone, we have to raise it. So that's why we had to move this finger down to here. So this becomes an F sharp. So now So to La, or E to F sharp, is a whole tone. Now La to Ti, it also has to be a whole tone apart. So this is your La. That means your Ti has to be moved to create that whole tone apart. So La to Ti is now a whole tone apart. by making it G sharp. And then what do we want? We want T do to be a semitone apart. So we go to the G sharp to A, and look, G sharp to A is a semitone apart. So this is your A key finger position in for the first position. So what did we do? We added how many sharps? 3 sharps. There's an F sharp, C sharp, and a G sharp. So we have to add it in the key signature, F, C sharp, and G sharp. And that's A key. And you notice that we did not have to change anything for the notes here. They're still ascending. And what we actually did change was we just added the sharps here, and that makes these notes automatically adjusted. So F becomes F sharp, C becomes C sharp, and G becomes G sharp. And that's A key.